Today, I've been wanting to do this for a while, but my wife's always got this car. I want to talk about her car. Okay, there's a story behind this car. She's got a Honda Civic Sport. Okay, now this is a 2016 model. So it first came out with this body style in 2016. I made the mistake. This is the story behind that. She had a Toyota Corolla. Long story short, she had a couple of accidents. One which I caused myself, but the body was repairable. So, but she always says it doesn't drive right. That car could have driven forever. 2006, she only had like maybe 89, maybe 90,000 miles on it. Between 2006 and 2016, it didn't have a lot of miles. 10 years. Anyways, she says, "Well, I want another car. I says, just wait. Let's accumulate some money because I'm not gonna make payments anymore on these cars. I'm just gonna flat out pay for them out. I'm just gonna here's the money and that's it. I'm done with payments. Trying to get myself out of debt. Anyways." She says, "No, I like the Corollas. I want another one." And at the time, they were like maybe $16,000, $17,000 for the model she wanted. She wanted a sports Corolla at the time. I looked at the bodies; they sucked. 2016 Corolla, Toyota Corollas, they sucked. I said, "They're ugly cars." And I said, "Why don't you just look around?" And she says, "No, that's what I want." Well, me, being the husband that I am, I said, "You know what? I like to get her the better things. I've always been like that. If I can afford them, I'm gonna. She's a good wife. I said, I want to get you better things, but I probably shouldn't have said anything because it kind of bit me in the ass. Anyways, she's trying to hold this. I'm getting tired. I'm in her car right now. Okay, I'm gonna turn the damn thing on because I'm burning up. So what I told her in 2015. I told her, bear with me. I'm going to save some money. I want to sell your car for what I want. The dealership won't give her nothing, maybe a couple of thousand, but I can get 6,000 out of that little car. That's a decent car. Got my money out of it. So I told her, look, let's sell your car first. And there was a car show in Orlando coming up. I'm going to say probably in maybe November, October of 2015. So it's been a while. Car shows. You can see every model of cars that are out there, for the coming year. We can. And she was reluctant to go. I said, no, I dragged her out there. Now let's go look at the car models. I want to see compare car to car and maker to maker. Well, that was a mistake. She's seen this model in black out there on the showcase show floor, the floor out there. Let me just put it the floor out there. Hundreds of cars inside there. The Civic Center in Orlando. Turn this thing down. Let me turn this on. She got the 70s on. How the hell do you turn this thing down? This thing's got so many buttons. It looks like a time machine. That's what I want to talk about. Anyways, going back to my story. She's seen this car from a distance. She said, "Oh, I want to take a look at that one," because we looked at the Corollas. And I said, "Yeah, they suck. That body sucks." And she said, "Yeah, I like them. So they suck. So let's look around. Let's look around other ones." So I was kind of looking at the Malibus and something a little bit more sportier for her. She's seen this style of car from a distance. She didn't know what it was. And I'm like, it's not bad looking. There was a ton of people around that car. And she got around it, somebody sitting in their car, and she's finally was able to get in, sit inside the car. And she says, "I love it. This is the model. This is what I want." I said, it's a nice car. So I'm looking around, where's the price? I don't care what the price is, but I want it. And I'm like, what the hell's the price on this? So I go around the car, and the opposite side of the car. And I'm like, let's go look at other cars, okay, before you decide on this one. That's what I was thinking at the time. And I told her that. Let's go look at other cars. She said, well, I don't care what I see. This is the car I want. She sat in it. She adjusted everything. This is, like. But I looked at once I seen the price, I'm like, let's go look at the Toyota Corollas again, okay? Maybe they're not as bad as I thought they. Yeah, they're good cars. And she said, no, we can look around, but this is what I want. So it's like, oh shit. I'm like, this model was 30 grand. And I'm like, as soon as I seen that, I figured maybe 22. It's 30,000. This is the top of the line model at the time. And I'm like, oh shit. I can't afford that. I can scrape up 15, 16,000. I ain't got 30,000 to my name. Not cash. So I ain't making no more payments. So I'm like, oh, shit. We looked around. This car was the one that she kept going back to. I sat in the car and says, this thing looks like a freaking time machine. This looks like Doc Brown's, car, the DeLorean. I'll show you here. Probably, this is now what's 4 years old. So it's got everything's touched. It got the steering wheel where you can control the radio, do everything. The flux capacitor is in here somewhere. It took me a while to figure out how to move this shit around. There's a way to move this there like that. There's no way. The flux capacitor is in here. I've seen it at one time, but I don't hardly get enough in here to really know. The thing is, I call this damn car the time machine because there's so many buttons in here, and there's a flux capacitor in here. All it needs is a little plutonium. That's all it needs, really, to go back in time. So I could probably go back to my high school days and, start over again. Yeah. I don't know if I want to start over again, but I'd like to go back and visit, you know what I'm saying, and just hang around where I know I was having a good time. Anyways, she got this model has a sunroof, and the thing opens up also. Now, believe it or not, she's never used the damn thing. I got in here, I want to say last November. My grandkids were. My daughter had twin girls, so we went to the hospital and we only took the one car. I can't remember the scenario, but I had to drive her car back. I had to actually drive to the hospital at nighttime. I was staying out there at nighttime. It was hot. So I said, I want to open up the damn thing. And I figured out how to open it after like 5 minutes sitting in the driveway. How the hell you open the shit up? So I'm like looking around the damn buttons, hitting buttons heavy. And like, shit, if I hit enough buttons, I'm going to go back in time. I never get back, But I was able to open up this damn thing. And I left it open and opened up the sunroof there and drove with it, with the top open. And I'm like, why? And I'm like, shit, this is pretty cool. She's never used this feature. She just keeps, don't touch nothing. I want everything original. Don't touch nothing. And I'm like, well, what good is the damn thing if you don't mess around with it? And she likes everything original. Now, some of the features she's got is with this car, let me tell you something. When I get in this car, damn thing wants to drive itself. Because I start deviating from the center of the road, and it's trying to correct itself. And I'm like, freaking car? What the hell's wrong with this? I know it's because you're driving off the road. I ain't driving off the road. I know where I'm going. I was trying to avoid something. Well, no, the car goes right back to the center. It's got some sensor here. I call it Lola. I don't know. I got that probably from the RV movie. I call it Lola when I get in here. I rarely drive it. But the freaking Lola is trying to drive itself. And I'm like, it's a feature. It's a safety feature where and there's an on and off switch for that shit. And I don't know where it is. My wife doesn't. It's got a GPS. Obviously, all the new models have GPS now. The shit about that is, if my wife needs to go somewhere, she doesn't use the shit. She doesn't know how to get into the GPS mode. She says, write me directions. I need to get to this address. And usually for a doctor appointment. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You got a GPS in the car. Just follow this shit. No. I want you to write it down for me. And like, okay, so I do it. I want to tell you a story here with that GPS. I was going to say about a month ago, She got lost. I gave her the directions. The thing is, they were rerouting the road. They've been working on this road forever. So they had detours. So the directions I gave her, according to the Google map, weren't working. So she calls me, and where the hell was I? Oh, I was filming. So I was doing something else where I didn't have access to the Google Maps at the time I was filming. She says, hey, I'm lost. I need you to tell me where I'm at and how to get to the doctor's. I'm already late. And are you shitting me? I'm like, I gave you the directions. Yeah, but they detoured me. I don't know where I'm going. Or like, what the hell you want me to do? I'm in Orlando filming. You want me to tell you directions that I don't know what the shit's going out there. I know there's a lot of construction, but then you tell me they detoured you? I don't know where I'm going. You need to get me to the doctor's office. And I'm like, are you shitting me? And I'm like, you got a GPS in the damn car. You got a GPS. You can use your phone. And you still got to call me up and say, get me out of here. I don't know where I'm going. So that's how far technology we are, really. We don't want to learn new shit. And she's got this shit. Oh, I got to have that car. It's the best. Well, it doesn't do any bit of good if you can't use the shit, or you don't even want to try to know what the hell. All she wants is the 70s music and to leave it at a certain temperature. I get in here and say, like, I'm freaking hot. It's burning up. Yeah, well, tough luck. I said, well, this thing has a dual temperature shit. Why don't you raise it up for me and you can keep it hot on that side? I don't know how to do that. And I'm driving. Or, like, I can manipulate the shit and then drive. I don't pick a button here and start messing around. That's the only way you're gonna find out. No, don't touch the buttons. This is my car. I'm like, well, shit, I got the shit into the deal here. I want to pay an extra, I don't want to say $14,000 more, which I did. I had to pay in cash. I said, you know, let's just wait a little bit and figure out how to come up with the money. Has nothing to do with drugs, though. Anyways, I was able to pay it off, but it had nothing to do with the drugs. Got out of the car, and since then, how many miles it got? It's got a little over 29,000 for 4 years. It's not bad. So, but she doesn't know how to use this shit. Like I said, it's like a time machine, and probably the newer model. Damn it! I shut the shit off. Son of a bitch. Okay, I ain't gonna start this shit over again. So, anyways, I'm gonna splice it together and do what I need to do. Most models probably now have all these features where, you know, it's like you don't even have to watch the road and the car will stop by itself because somebody just in front of your car. So I don't trust that shit. But this car, which is, I call it Lola, or the time machine, has a feature of just correcting itself when you start going off the road a little bit. I mean, it seems like maybe if you start dozing off and you start easing off the road, it'll want to get back on there. And I'm like, freaking car, what the hell's wrong with this shit? You know, it's driving itself. I'm in control here. No, apparently not. But anyways, it does kind of piss me off in a way, but it's one of those features where maybe you got to get used to it. What she does have is that, what's this? It's that program where you buy the shit for a year or 6 months. Freaking hot in here. She got this thing at 90 degrees. We live in Florida. She's got it at 90. What the hell? Shit. I'm burning up. Anyways, she got this, the radio station where she tries to she gets a discount on this because she says, no, I'm going to cancel. She gets, I think she pays like maybe $30 per 6 months because she'll threaten to cancel. I said, if I can't have it in my truck, why should you have it in here? Of course, I don't get in my truck maybe once a month on my truck. My truck's a 2007, and it's got 60,000 miles on it. Maybe 62. 2007, so that makes it 13 years old. I don't drive this shit anymore. It just sits there. Okay? It's just looking good there, because I'm always at work, paying for her shit. Like this time machine. You know, who gets the short end of the stick? Of course, it was my fault for saying, let's look around. It ain't gonna happen again. I tell you, if I look around, it's gonna be for me. Okay, that's the end of that. But anyways, I might try it, see if I get a little bit of plutonium, go back in time, meet myself, and tell myself, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't do that at this time because it's gonna backfire. Yeah, there's different scenarios I can, go back and talk to myself and say, you know what? Don't do that. Don't do that because it's gonna backfire. Anyways, that's all for now. This thing's run for 44 minutes. This thing's wrong. Anyways, that's it. Have a good one.